in the film Working for Britain, I wanted to portray the lives of black workers working for three very different kinds of British companies. At one extreme, if you like, was the most liberal employer, British Leyland, who had given their black workforce training, as many advantages as they possibly could, to the point where black workers were doing very skilled jobs along the line. And then we hit contradictions, because they were working side by side with whites on a pay differential of a 4 or 5 to 1. And the social aspect of this was also crucial, because the black employee that we really centered on, Charlie Maloti, he was a South African. His family obviously went back countless generations, and he had no rights of residence in his own country. He was supposedly a Bantustan resident and lived an impermanent and insecure existence in the Transvaal area. Alongside him was a Yorkshireman who'd immigrated to the country 6 months later, and he had a secure home, a swimming pool, and so on. That was one aspect. And the other extreme, I took an employer, Tate & Lyle, and filmed clandestinely, because we weren't given permission. We filmed inside one of their compounds.
And afterwards there were repercussions from those two companies, right?
They were not from Leyland. Leyland felt the film was very fair. I think they did make the point that the only unfair thing was that they were included in the same program as a company like Tate & Lyle. I can't comment more on the Tate & Lyle case, because we got into very deep legal things. All I can say is that there was an attempt to denigrate the film by saying that we had peopled a deserted compound with actors. We countered that by having an expert in Bantu languages come in, see the whole uncut footage, and assure everyone there that this was absolutely spontaneous interviewing. And it would have been interesting to work out how many double-decker buses it would have been necessary to have taken that amount of actors across the veldt. It was a fairly ludicrous charge.